Hello viewers, once again it's me, Ewaenruwa Nomaren, and this is my channel, It Pays If You're God. This is where we learn about God, His beloved Son Jesus Christ, and their kingdom purpose, the three most important subjects that we can ever learn about, talk about, or discuss in the entire Holy Bible according to John chapter 17 verse 3. This is another episode of Verse Breakdown, and the verse that I want to break down for you viewers today is Luke chapter 17 verse 21. When Jesus Christ was talking about how the kingdom of God would not come with observation, in that verse he stated, "Neither shall they say, Lo here or Lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you." This kingdom of God idea of it being within you is not necessarily new, because the Old Testament and even the New Testament has such things. For example, the story of Joseph is a good example of this, because Joseph was going to be a very important person, but his brothers didn't really know about that, which is why they were persecuting him. They sold him. They were like, look at this guy trying to be presumptuous and trying to think that he is like better than all the other 11 children that Jacob had in Genesis chapter 37 from verses 3 to 32. But we see that they did not know that the kingdom of God, in that sense, Joseph at the time was within that single family. It's a way of seeing it. Jesus Christ, the person who said that Luke chapter 17 verse 21, is an even bigger example of this, because they didn't even know that the person who was going to die for all of mankind, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the scribes, and their supporters didn't even know that such a thing would happen. They thought that there was going to be this big guy who was going to defeat the Romans, who was going to just bring Israel and their glory up. That was what they thought, which would mean lo here or lo there. Look at this very special guy here. But the Son of God himself, they didn't even know that he was right in their midst. And in these last days too, people interpret Revelation chapter 3 verse 12. Chapter 4 verse 1, or from verse 1 to 11, etc., to mean that the kingdom of God is going to be this majestic place and thing that is going to literally be seen coming down from the sky, and it is going to be housed whether in the whole world or in Jerusalem or in New York or something. But no, Jesus Christ said the kingdom of God is within you, meaning it is in your heart. And the other places in the Bible talk about it. The cup of cold water that we give. I explained this also in my verse breakdown. Matthew chapter 10 verse 42. Our cup of cold water is not physical, because the kingdom of God is not physical. Rather, it is the support that we render to it. The things that we do for it. Whether it is to preach about it. Whether it is to raise our families according to it. Tender marriages with it. Tender other relationships with friends, co-workers, etc., with the idea of the kingdom purpose. That is what Luke chapter 17 verse 21 means. The kingdom of God being within you is that people think that whatever special is somewhere else is going to come majestically, but not exactly. It is within you, and it is only people who have their eyes enlightened, if read Ephesians chapter 1 verse 18 and Revelation chapter 1 verse 7, that will see it and hold on to it. I hope we now understand what Luke chapter 17 verse 21 means, and what Jesus Christ meant by saying the kingdom of God is to come with observation, etc. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something most importantly. Please try to subscribe and click the notification bell if you haven't already. And share this video to well-wishers, friends, relatives, etc., who have all looked at that verse and wondered what it really means. Thank you for listening.